Hi guys, it's me, the Witch of Boise, and I'm here to do another pick a card reading. Ooh! Today's reading is what are your best features? Before we begin, make sure you do like this video, hit subscribe, also comment below, tell me if any of this resonates with you. I love to read your comments. Also, if love becomes a part of this reading, today my default is reading to a female about a male, so pronouns are interchangeable. He's can be she's, she's can be he's, he, she, them, or they, whatever is going on in your life. These are general readings, so if they resonate with you, ooh, I'm super stoked. If they don't resonate with you, well, I'm very sorry. I have a ton of pick a card readings that are on my channel, as well as general reads, so you should check those out and see if any of those resonates with you. All right, so we're going to find out today what are your best features. So we have 1, 2, and 3. Pick a cat in a cat. We're going to start with number 1. All right, so your beginning energy number 1 is 22 Beaver. This is a builder energy. So this is a hard worker. This is really good energy. Also, when I was doing this reading, Mr. Brightside by The Killers was playing, so I'm also feeling like you are optimistic. Okay, so let's get your tarot cards out. I'm going to leave the oracle cards aside for right now. Okay. So we have the Knight of Cups in reverse, the 2 of Swords in reverse, the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the 8 of Wands. We also have the Queen of Wands. Then we have the 7 of Wands. We have the 10 of Cups in reverse. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. We have the 8 of Swords, and then we have the 7 of Swords. Okay, so I'm already getting that you are a very fiery personality. You are hardworking. You have this Queen of Wands energy, which is very personable, very bubbly, social butterfly, gets stuff done. You do not wait for someone else to do it. You're not sitting there next to a phone waiting for someone to call. You are like, you get it done. There's no wishy-washy energy. With that 2 of Swords in reverse, like this is something where you make a decision and you go for it. I also feel like you definitely like being in relationships. You like relationship, and this is romantic. This can be also just like friendship. You really don't like being alone. And that's totally cool. But you are not, like, kind of when I see a beaver, I almost think of a little bit of a slower energy, and you are not. You are quick. You are to defend people. You stand up for yourself, and you stand up for other people as well. Now, when I said that you don't like being by yourself, you like to be surrounded by people, that doesn't mean that you are like a relationship hopper. So like, just say that you were in a monogamous relationship, you broke up, and then you're immediately like the next day in a relationship. That's not your MO. I feel like you like deep, meaningful relationships. That's what you enjoy. That's why you don't like to be alone, because you like to have that company with you. And yeah, you're not waiting for someone to save you. You're not waiting for someone to do what you need to do. And you also have really healthy boundaries. You really can spot negativity a mile away, and you can really read people really well in that sense of, I don't want them in my life, or that seems like a really good person to be in my life. However, there are times that you do feel a little bit trapped in your head, and so there's a lot of thinking that makes you incredibly intelligent. You might be a little bit of an overthinker in that sense, but it's decisions. If people come to you 4 decisions because you're just like, boom, done. All right, next, you know, and you get stuff done. Get stuff done. All right. Then you have number 30, which is the 6th house, and this is routine. So I'm also getting that, yes, you do have this Queen of Wands fiery energy. This can be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. But I'm also getting Taurus earth energy because of routine. So you definitely have a routine that's going on. I don't feel like you're stuck in your ways by any means, but you definitely have a routine. So you follow this routine every single day, and you're very reliable in that sense. And we have my Eve, cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Then you have Vesta, home. Your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. And then we have the Anaga, which is easy does it. No need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. Again, I'm really getting Taurus energy with this. But with the cycles and rhythms, this is that routine. This is that going through it. And you really do go with the flow. You're not, and this is against that Taurus energy. This is more of that Queen of Wands energy where if something happens, there's a wrench in what your decision, you can go with the flow. You're very much like, okay, let's adjust it, but this is our overall plan. Now, home, you are a homebody. You love being at home. It doesn't mean that you don't like going out and seeing people, but you're most comfortable at home. And I'm getting like you like to have people over for like game nights and things like that. You like to have people come to your home. And the easy does it. Again, there is this like really quick energy movement, but you're also like efficient in that where you're not like, boo, and then just like have a bunch of messes. You're super efficient, but you don't overextend yourself. Okay, you have Ruby, which is shine. And you are a force to be reckoned with. This is that Queen of Wands energy. People enjoy being around you because you have a fire about you. You have this shine, and it just attracts so many people around you. And then Tiger's Eye, courage. This is, you have the courage to stand up for not only yourself, but the people that you love. So, wow, you are really, really awesome. These are your best features. Ooh, you're so cool. All right, that is it for number 1. Make sure you do like this video, hit subscribe. Also, comment below. Tell me if any of this resonates with you. I love to read your comments. All right. And we are on to number 2. Okay, number 2. We have number 47, which is Prairie Dog. This is retreat. Now, while I was doing your reading, 2 songs came on. One was Mrs. Robinson by Simon and Garfunkel. Oh, I'm making a big old mess. And then your second one was Spooky Couch by Albert Hammond Jr. And we're going to put your oracle cards aside. So with Prairie Dog as retreat, I'm already getting that you are you like luxury. You like to feel comfortable. I'm getting a lot of like introversion, which that means that you are really in your mind. You're very cerebral. So that's really cool. Okay, let me read out all these cards. You got a ton of cards. You have the 3 of Wands, the Hanged Man, Ace of Pentacles, Strength, Justice, 3 of Pentacles, the Chariot in reverse, the 10 of Wands in reverse, Death in reverse, the Magician in reverse, 10 of Wands, Page of Swords in reverse, the 10 of Swords in reverse, the King of Swords, the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, I'm getting that you are very much a planner. Plan. But that doesn't mean, and you take your time too when planning. You like to make decisions. You like to think about the entire picture. Who is it going to affect? What is going to happen? What if this happens? Plan A. What if this happens? Plan B. You are a planner, but you like to look at everything. You're very good at knowing the whole picture. You're not just like a pick one side and that's what you're going to do. You're very much cautious in that. But this doesn't mean that when you are in that moment of being a careful picker that you just like, well, I'm just not going to pick. Like you definitely, you go with what you want, but you are very intellectual in the sense of that you want all the facts. You want everything. I'm seeing that you're really good with money. You're a very strong personality. You're fair. People come to you for advice because they know how you look at the entire picture, how you know and you can see the different aspects of it. So just say like two friends are fighting. This person isn't going to, like, you are not going to back this person just because they came to you. You're going to hear both sides of it, and you're also going to be the devil's advocate in that sense. You work really well with others. And you don't mind asking for help. You're very introverted. You're very much, it feels like you're oneness, but you're not afraid to ask for help. And people like that. People like to feel wanted, and you definitely make people feel wanted. I feel like you are also really like just straightforward and blunt. And that goes with that Justice card and the King of Swords. Like you're very much like straight to the point. You don't like, there's no fluff around it. You're just very much like, nope, this is what it is. And I feel like you don't get in other people's business, but people come to you a lot for their problems because they know your personality. And I don't feel like you're big on like social media, or you go and see like, ooh, I want to know what the drama is. Like you are not like that. I feel like you're very intellectual. You're very much logical as well. Things can be explained. Something that might be unexplainable, you will find something to explain it away. I feel like there's a part of me that's like, why are you even watching this video? Because it's like, tarot doesn't feel like this is your thing. Yeah, there's a lot of that, but you're someone that's really trustworthy, and you don't like stab people in the back because people know you don't have a mask. People know how you are, and yeah, you're a little bit like, you're very much forward, not a little bit. You're very forward, but you don't say something that you wouldn't be able to say in front of someone's face. And that's why like people know that you aren't a backstabber, that you are really someone that they can trust. Okay, we got 22 Capricorn. And I feel like this is Capricorn energy. This can be Capricorn, not like in your zodiac sign, but I'm also getting like you're very resourceful, which this goes with that Ace of Pentacles energy where you are really good with your money. You're very resourceful of what you're doing. You're not frivolous by any means. Then we have Natona, which is sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. And I feel like this is your retreat. This is your home. You're very much introverted. You need your space. It's not that you don't like people and you don't like being around people. You work really well with others, but you have to have that like decompress after spending time with people. You need to go back home and just be like, shut your phone off and just be like, leave me alone. But that's really what I'm getting with that retreat, that prairie dog energy and the sacred space, that Natoma. And then we have Chrysotyte, which is sexuality. This is, you are quiet, you have that librarian energy, but you're a freak. Like, you have this sexual power and this, like, just underlining sexual energy, and it is, like, on fire. It is crazy. And, like, people wouldn't expect it just by meeting you, but then once you are in a relationship or you are in the physical sense of things, it really comes out and it really surprises people because you're just like very, very straightforward, whatever, but man, your sexuality is like top notch and you're not afraid of it. You're not one to be like, oh, don't look at me, or like, don't look at my body, or you have those insecurities. You're very much like, let's go. Like, all right, guys, that is number 2. That is all of your best features. Make sure you do like this video, hit subscribe. Also, comment below. Tell me if any of this resonates with you. I love to read your comments. You guys got a lot of cards. I can't believe it. All right, and we are on to number 3. Hi, number 3. So, let's see what you got. You got number 27, which is Dragonfly. This is the card of illusion. Ooh, interesting. So when I was doing your reading, two songs came on, and it was November Was White, December Was Gray by Say Hi, and They Can't Take That Away From Me by Ella Fitzgerald. So there might be some messages in those lyrics if you want to go check them out. So let me get your tarot cards out. Okay. All right, so you got the 10 of Cups, you got the Queen of Swords, you got the Knight of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and then the 5 of Swords. You got the Hierophant, the 9 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords in reverse, the 5 of Wands in reverse, the Fool, and the 4 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so with illusions, don't get that confused with delusion, because your illusion, you can manifest the life that you're living. This is one of your best features, and you love beauty, you love the life that you are creating because of that illusion. And that's the first step of manifestations, is having the illusion of what you want your life to be, and then it just goes from there. Now, I feel like you really, if you aren't already, there's marriage that's here. So this is something where you are a romantic person. You're very traditional in that sense. You want it all. You want the fairy tale. You want the love story and the marriage and things like that. But this is also a card of just unity with that 10 of Cups, that you love being around your loved ones. That's friends, family, everyone. You love just that beautiful energy. But you're also not like a codependent person. So this romantic side of you that's like, I want the fairy tale, and that's your illusion of just like, I want this, I want my family, I want all of this stuff. But you are very much like a boss biatch, you know what I'm saying? Because you get this Queen of Swords energy that's being clarified by this 9 of Pentacles. That's being able to stand on your own, to have your own crap done, and you don't need a stinking man. You don't need other people. You have this beautiful independent power over yourself, and you are abundant. You get stuff done. You are just, this is an incredible energy. So it's a really cool like balance of stuff where it's like this traditional versus really contemporary energy of just being like, nope. Like, I don't need a man, but you do want the fairy tale. And that is such a cool energy. Now, you also are very, there's a slow moving energy of getting past stuff. So that is also being very thorough, being able to move forward to things. You want all of the information before you move forward into stuff. So you're not a quick decision, like, let's go, boom. Like, you very much want to get all of the information that's there. You do not like fights. You like to resolve them. And I feel like you're also very frugal, and you like to be thrifty. You like to save money, and you don't like the competition of things. You're not one to get thrown off at, oh, look at, I got the newest whatever. I got the newest phone or whatever, you know. That does not faze you. That does not affect you. You're not in competition with anyone else because you are focused on your own life and your own illusion of how you want your life, and you are independent and beautiful. You have a great intuition. People come to you for what you feel about problems, and you can actually like sense things. It's almost like that sixth sense, your third eye is really, really good, and you can really pick out what's going on with certain situations, certain things like that. You also have this energy of like, you're not super serious about yourself. You can laugh at yourself. You don't have to be this like independent woman that can do whatever and be abundant and have no qualms or like no sort of like competition with anyone. You just like live your life. You have fun. You like mess up and whatnot. It's not a big deal. You just feel like, what a dork. And then you just move on, you know? And you don't hold on to the past. You don't hold on to it. And another thing too is that when you have a victory that might not feel like a victory, where it could be hurting someone's feelings or something that is like that, but that puts you up, you still are good with it in the sense of that you are victorious. I feel like you are sympathetic because you have this high priestess energy, and you will try to make things right and make other people feel good. But you are not going to take away from the fact that you have succeeded and that you have been victorious in whatever your situation is, because you work hard. You are a hard worker. All right. And then we have 19 Libra, I balance. And this dragonfly illusion is Libra energy. This whole thing just screams Libra. So you might have Libra in your chart, but this is also a balance as well, because we have this like married, romantic, fairy tale energy along with this like independent, I can stand on my own energy, and that is a balance. So I'm just getting Libra though. Libra. Like, this is in your chart. Bridget, don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. And this is Queen of Swords energy. You are a pit bull in heels. Like, you do not back down on things. If it is like in the wrong, like, you will stand up for injustice and things like that. And you won't back down from it. You won't back down from a challenge. You're not that introverted, like, meek and just like, oh, I can't do this. Like, you will be like, no, this isn't right. Like, you'll tell how it is. Then you have Sekhmet, which is be strong. You are stronger than you think you are. Your strength assures a happy outcome. And you are a strong person because of that Queen of Swords and Nine of Pentacles energy. That is a strong, independent energy where that's probably the strongest a person can be, where it's, you can stand on your own. You can be financially stable, and you don't need anyone else to help you. You can support yourself and do everything yourself. But you're not in that energy of being like, No, you have to stay away. You invite this love and companionship in your life, but you can stand on your own and you don't need anyone else to support you. And then Hathor, which is receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. This is a huge card for manifestations. And I feel like with the dragonfly, you are a manifestation thing. And people like see that you have the best of everything because you manifest it. You have this illusion of what you want and you go for it and you're open to receiving it. And people can rely on you too. Like if they need your help, they know that they can come and ask you for help and you can do your best to do it. It doesn't mean that you're going to stop what you're doing and go like 100%. But you're going to help people out as best as you can, but you're not going to overfill your plate. You're definitely not that like give. You're definitely like, all right, well, I have this much energy to give you, and that's just what's going to be happening. And that is also very Libra energy. Okay, Black Obsidian, the shadow. And I feel like that there is a side of you, and I'm getting the Queen of Swords, which can be a little bit cold, a little bit like cutty, a little bit bitchy, but I feel like this is a part of yourself that you've accepted, and that is like the best feature that one can have is the acceptance of your entirety. It's not just like your best features, like your best aspects, like what everyone thinks that they're like what is best about them. It's also accepting the bad parts of yourself, the negative parts, being manipulative, being sometimes really negative, things like that, where you know this about yourself and it doesn't mean that you don't work on it and that you try to eliminate it, because there's some parts of yourself that's how you are. And you just accept yourself in your fullness. And that's why you have all this great energy that's coming towards you and you get all of this stuff that happens into your life, because you don't reject like certain aspects of your life, that you accept yourself as you are. And then we have Amazonite, which is life purpose. And I feel like you know that there's bigger things that are out there. And again, like I'm getting like your first thing was, I just want to get married. I want a family. I want to do that. But with that Queen of Swords energy being clarified by that 9 of Pentacles, it means that you have a life purpose, that there are things that are bigger and that that you can conquer, and that you are being put on this planet to do some really, really great things. And I feel like you are on that path of doing that, and that you're really in this energy of, yeah, I can have the family, I can have the kids, I can have this spouse, but I can also stand on myself and I can do great for the world, for my community. It's all of that. So you have this beautiful life purpose and you really go for it. You're not the type of sitting on the couch eating bonbons or being just like hanging out, like doing nothing. You are involved with your community. You're involved with change that's happening in the world. All right, guys, that is it for that reading. Make sure you do like this video, hit subscribe, also comment below. Tell me if any of this resonates with you. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Make sure you do follow me on Instagram at Witch of Boise, Twitter at Witch of Boise, and Facebook, Witch Boise. Thank you again for all of your support, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.